Hey guys, it's your girl Rhi.
And your girl Lady G, and you're now tuned into the Rhi Lady G Show. So guys, this week we are talking about self-love and insecurities. To top things off, we wanted to spice things up a bit, and we've created our Mango Madness Margarita.
And I created my fajita style queso dip. So stay tuned. We'll be back. We're talking about self-love and insecurities. This is going to be a great episode. We'll see you when we get back.
Details of this tasty mango margarita. All right, guys, so we're going to get into all the specs of this tasty mango margarita, starting out with our lime. You're going to coat the rim with lime, and you're going to stick it inside of either salt or sugar. We like the orange sugar over here on the Rhi Lady G Show, so go ahead and do that. If you're making it for more than one person, do it for everybody. You know, presentation is everything. Then you're going to get your shaker, and you're going to add in your ice. Add your ice into the shaker. Once you add your ice into the shaker, you're going to start pouring all the ingredients into the shaker. Yes. You know, just want to make sure you guys are getting all the tips. We decided to use Jose Cuervo this week. It doesn't matter what tequila you use, just as long as you use tequila. Then you're going to go in with your mango mixture, whatever one you want. It doesn't really matter. Now, the thing that I like to add is a juice, because you don't want things to be too, strong. We went in with the mango mixture. And then to top things off, you're going to add Simply Lemonade. You guys know we love that over here on the Rhi Lady G Show. Go ahead and pick up those mangoes, whether they're fresh or frozen, drop them in. Yes, we got to make things pretty. You know we love that over here. Get that shaker ready. Shake it on up. Yep, get it shaken up. You don't want things to be too strong or too sweet. And then you're going to take the top off and just pour it all in, guys. Pour it all in. Yes. And once you do that, you should have a tasty concoction. And this is our Mango Madness Margarita.
Okay, guys, so we're going to jump right into the fajita queso dip. So first we'll talk about all the ingredients that we use to put in the dip, and then we'll go into what we use to make the queso dip. All right, so we use John Soul's meat. We use the steak fajitas, and we use the grilled chicken, just because we didn't really feel like making all the meat from scratch, and it really wasn't necessary. So you guys can pick that up at Walmart. You can pick it up at Sam's Club, Kroger. Any of those places have this meat in stock in the frozen aisle. All right, so what goes in the dip is going to be some green scallions, green onions you can call it. We have a half yellow onion. I also have the meat that I told you about, the steak, the fajitas, fajita steak, the chicken, and also jumbo shrimp. You'll see that for the jumbo shrimp, I actually added sazon, onion, garlic to it to get some seasoning in there. And then that's pretty much what goes into the dip. As for the dip, we use the 2 blocks of cheese. You'll see that in the description. Also, sazon, onion, garlic, and 12 ounces of milk. Each stick of cheese is supposed to get 6 ounces. So that's 12 ounces in all of milk, okay? All right, moving right on over. So we shelled our shrimp. As for the cheese, we're going to jump on over to the cheese. So for the cheese, it is, as I told you guys, the 2 blocks of cheese, 12 ounces of milk. I added some sazon, onion, and garlic to that as well. Very important tip. Make sure that you do not allow that cheese to burn. Keep it on low heat. Stay right by it and just keep stirring it. Keep stirring it, and you'll see that nothing will stick to the bottom. Okay, as you're cooking your cheese, add your shrimp to the pan, add your onions to the pan, saute that up. Add your steak, add your chicken, give it a good saute, and then eventually, once that's finished being made, you can add that to the cheese. And guys, have that simmer, garnish with those green onions, and you're all set. It's the perfect meal, perfect appetizer if you have guests over, if you have anything going on. I'm sure you guys will like it. Let me know how you feel about it.
All right, guys, I am so excited to get into this dip. Like, I can't even lie. I was a little skeptical about the whole...
Rude.
Yeah, we shopped together this week, and usually I do my shopping and she does her shopping separate. But I came over a little early this week, and we did our shopping together, and she's like, get chicken, get steak, get shrimp. I'm like, are you sure about this? Like, I don't know what my stomach's going to feel about that. But neither here nor there. This week, we're talking about a very serious topic. I made a little joke on my Snapchat this week, not even realizing that it was, you know, Suicide Awareness Month, you know. So, am I saying that right? Suicide awareness?
What's a mental
health
month?
Mental health month, which is really important because, you know, y'all know I'm batshit crazy. Sorry, just playing. But, you know, I think it's really important to talk about loving yourself and different things that you do to make sure that you're taking well care of yourself so that you have a healthy mind, body, and soul all together. So we thought it was cute to tell you guys a few things that we like about ourselves and a few things we don't like, because that's natural.
Yeah.
You know, you should have some things. If you don't have one or two things that you love about yourself, then you need to look yourself in the mirror and find them. And we're also going to let you guys know some things that we like about each other and dislike about each other.
Yes.
So I'll start. Something that I absolutely love about myself. I love that I'm a people person. It can be taken, you know, the wrong way sometimes. Sometimes because I'm so bubbly and, you know, friendly, people can, you know, think that I'm probably a pushover, that I'm a punk, and I'm neither of the two. Anybody who knows me knows that. But that is one of my most favorite things about myself. It has opened so many different doors for me in my life, and I wouldn't change it. I've met so many amazing people because of that.
Me too. You know, met me.
Right, exactly. One of the things that I don't like about myself would have to be... I'm not going to say what I really want to say because I know Chef Rhi wants to say that about me. So what I'm going to say is I wish I had more patience. I get so irritated so fast, and I'm easily overwhelmed. I feel like I get stressed out a lot very easily. And I know that's bad for my health, but it's been really hard for me to kind of stop doing it. I kind of just try to talk to myself and talk myself out of it, but I'm always so anxious and so, you know, I feel like I'm on edge a lot when things aren't going my way, or if I'm just worried that they're not going my way. So those are the things that I like and I dislike about myself. What about you, Chef Rhi?
I would say one of the things I like about myself is that, like, once I want something, I like go for it. It doesn't matter where it is. It could be on the top of Mount Everest. If I want it, I'm gonna get it. Like, period. But one thing that I say I dislike about myself, it would definitely be the whole patience thing. And then I talk about something physically as well, is that ever since I've lost like a bunch of weight, the 20 pounds, I've been really, really insecure with myself. So I think that's kind of like important to talk about because, excuse me, women, like our body, our weight, all that stuff fluctuates all the time. It's so annoying.
I talk to y'all all the time about my weight, so I ain't want to, you know, bore y'all again about it.
That's definitely one thing. I could be really particular about how I look. Especially when I'm in clothes, for me, it's about how I feel in it, you know? So that's one thing right now I'll say I really dislike about myself. But patience will always be something I want to improve on.
Right.
Now, let me talk about, I'll start with the one thing I love and dislike about you.
You didn't say the thing that you like about yourself, did you?
I did.
What'd you say?
I like the fact that I'm determined.
Oh. This food is so good, I forgot. Okay. Go ahead, you start.
Okay, so the one thing I love about Lady G is that no matter where, what, when, how, it doesn't matter what it is, Lady G has your back down. When I tell you, in high school, nobody couldn't even look at me the wrong damn way. Even if I peeked it, she peeked it before I did, and it's on. And so when it comes to Lady G, it's like I will make her like my children's godmama. I'd make her like the damn power of a state. Like I will make her the beneficiary on my will. Like that's the type of person because she always has my back.
Period.
Now, the one thing I dislike about Lady G is the short attention span. And it's something that we've known since high school. Lady G will be talking, have a conversation, somebody them walk in, Lady G, she can't keep focused. Like she cannot keep focused.
I really can't.
So that's the one thing that I would say that I dislike, but you know, that's something that we both have to improve on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
I'm scared.
Why are you scared?
What you gonna say about me?
The one thing that I dislike about Chef Rhi is that she's so territorial. Like, She's so territorial. You could be talking to the next girl over here and she'll be like, she's not really like that as much now. I'm growing, helping her grow out of it. But in high school, let me tell you, if I was talking to anybody else other than her or Ranisha, it was a problem. She had her lips turned up. So
that's not really true.
She's getting better at that. You're getting better at that. And it's very true. She doesn't want to admit it, but it's too bad. It's the fact. But that is something that I don't like about Chef Rhi. But she's getting better at it, guys. I promise.
What you like? You didn't say that.
I love that she went to Johnson & Wales University and actually graduated. I talk about it all the time. That's a big deal for me. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to actually go to college and graduate college. And I just feel like she beat the odds. You know what I'm saying? She did everything she had to do. And, you know, she didn't let anything stop her. She doesn't let relationships or, you know, men problems stop her. I can't say the same when I was her age. You know, going through college, I was allowing my relationship problems to really consume me, and it stumped my growth. So I really love that she don't let nothing stand in her way. You know, I love that. I definitely do.
Thank you, friend. That's so sweet.
We're gonna get into all the tea, but you guys are gonna have to stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned. So we are back, and one of my insecurities so far, I told you guys this, has been my weight loss. Unexpected. I want to say, like, when I first moved to Atlanta, that whole, like, moving to Georgia thing really worked on me. I gained, like, 25 pounds. I was working at Red Lobster. Girl, my ass. Good. You know what I'm saying? Like, my body was so mature. And I was 23, 24, so it made sense. Right. You know, 21, 23, so that made sense. But now I feel like I'm about to be 27, and my body, I look like a 12-year-old. And to me, that makes me insecure, seeing that, like, my little sister's friends is, like, the same height, weight I am. We don't look no different. I understand that in the future, this may be a good thing. But right now, I feel like I look like a child.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one of my major insecurities. So I would say transitioning from a girl to a woman has not been the easiest thing for me. A lot has changed. I feel like when you guys get older, if there's any young ladies watching the show, you'll realize that your body changes. You realize that you need to change your deodorant. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the seasons, because your body changes. Like, no, it's important to talk about this. Y'all need to keep tuned with your bodies. You notice that certain washes that you might have used in the past might not be good.
Don't use no washes. Period.
Don't believe in that, but I'll get there one day.
No, I'm saying. No.
She's talking about down there. I'm just saying, like,
keep away.
I use apple cider vinegar, and you guys, you know, we want to be as open as possible with you all, because this is the real deal. You know, this is life. It is what it is. But for me, transitioning from a girl to a woman has not been easy. I've been trying to figure out my diet. I've been trying to figure out my skin regimen. I've been trying to figure out, you know, when to work out. I hate working out, but when should I do it? When should I not? How many squats? How many no squats? Leg day. Like, you have to come up with a pattern.
I need to be asking myself all those questions because, you know, I ain't been doing those squats. And when I was younger, I was never like a skinny girl. But when I look back at my pictures, I'm like, Dad, I gained so much weight. Now, it's crazy because after I had my baby, so let me just talk about this. So when I was pregnant, I had no appetite. I could not eat. I was always nauseous. I had no desire to eat anything. One time, I had a taste for some fish sticks. I ate them for like 3 days straight, literally. But after I had my baby, I was snatched. People was inboxing me like, girl, how? It was really just because I was malnutrition, really. I wasn't really eating while I was pregnant. So I was snatched. I was looking good. I wasn't looking how I'm sitting up here looking right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel good looking this big, but I still keep eating. So then it's just like, you know, I always tell people that I know, like, I don't want to hear your problems or complaining, because those are problems that you created for yourself. So I try not to complain so much that I still be complaining. But I need to really stop eating because I keep gaining weight, and I don't really like the way I look in the mirror now. If you get me on a good angle, I'm like, yes, honey, all day. But if you catch me on the wrong angle, I'm like, oh my God, my neck, oh my God, my stomach, my head, my everything.
So do you feel like after pregnancy, it aided in your insecurities? Or do you feel like a, you know, like, I'm a woman now, like, I got this? How do you
Well, when it comes to my weight, I can't blame my pregnancy on my weight gain. I can't.
Okay.
What I can blame it on is the fact that while I was pregnant, I didn't eat. As soon as that baby came out, I was like, where the food at? Go to the chicken store. You know, I was living in Patterson. Go get me some Chinese food.
Chicken.
Get me some food. So I just kind of started eating like crazy, and then I moved to Georgia, and then of course I'm eating even
There's
more
food
crazier.
on every decimal of a mile in this place. This food. Bojangles, I never even ate there before.
I eat it. Bojangles, girl, them fries.
I never had none of their food before.
Honey.
Never. You know, I don't eat fast food.
Jesus.
So I heard their business was good.
That dirty rice, baby.
Maybe I've been there.
Honey.
It's on the corner of the house. I ain't never been there. The line be wrapped around the building. I be like, oh, it's good.
Girl, go get you some dirty rice and some french fries. That's all I order from there. Literally. Now, you know that ain't right. And then I'm going to get up here talking about I'm mad and I'm fat.
I'm trying to be fat. This is just transferring over the weight. I need some
Girl,
going
you
on
can have
here.
it
I
because-
can't fit none of my clothes, guys. I promise you. All my 6s and my 8s are upstairs just resting in my
All my
closet.
12s and all my 10s is on a hanger. Hopefully I can fit one leg in, two legs for one, two pants legs for one leg.
God.
But those insecurities are real. And I think what it is that people handle their insecurities different.
That's
based
true.
on who you are, based on your level of support.
And I think they support who's around you.
Exactly. Because, there are a lot of people, I don't want to bring down the mood or anything, but there are a lot of people who can't really deal with all these insecurities, and they make themselves throw up, and they kind of make themselves, do things that aren't really healthy. And, I'm just here to say that whether you're big or you're small, whether you're 100% happy with your weight or not, you still have to find a way to love yourself. You still take care of yourself. Go and, every now and then I'll run around the Publix and get me a little green machine smoothie so I can feel good about myself. Or,
I'll be
you know
proud
what
of
I'm
you, girl.
saying?
I'll be
You know,
like, yeah,
those are
good,
just
good.
little positive things that you could do for yourself. Working out is something really positive. Even though you're tired and going crazy, after you're done working out, you feel good about yourself, like you took care of yourself. I took myself on a little ice cream date. Now, I know this is a contradiction towards doing the healthy thing, but I took myself on that date, more importantly, to spend time with myself. To really because if you can't be with yourself, then it's impossible for you to actually love yourself.
Like,
You have to,
seriously.
or know yourself. You have to actually spend time with yourself so that you can get to know who you are, and you can maybe talk to yourself about, dang girl, you shouldn't be eating this ice cream cone. You should have went and got some frozen yogurt. You know what I'm saying? So, those are just little things that you could do. Go to the spa.
I love the spa. So spa's my thing, guys. Massage Envy has $50 massages. If you go on Groupon, you'll see that your area has a bunch of different facials you can get, massages. This is something that I actually didn't grow up doing. When I moved to Georgia and I started working at the Mandarin, I realized how people would be at the spa all the time, and it'd be black people. I'm
Very
like, oh,
therapeutic.
I'm gonna be right up in there with y'all. So, spa, books, hobbies, anything that you could do to get yourself in your mind in that positive frame, anything that you could do to spend time with yourself, anything that you could really do to just make sure that you're loving on yourself. Totally what we recommend you doing.
And always speak out. Don't be afraid to speak out. I know we had a lot of drama going on with the whole Aisha Curry situation this week, and everybody's coming down on her really hard. And I will say this for all the men. This is what I'm gonna say for all the men.
Before you go there, Lady G, we are on Aisha Curry. You guys are going to have to stay tuned. Sorry for next week, which is part 2, because guess what? We got tea for you, and you have to hear it. All right? So we will be back. Stay tuned. You guys have watched the Rhi Lady G Show, and of course, we appreciate you for watching. It's your girl Rhi
And your girl Lady G.
and this month is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we have decided to just touch briefly on this topic. We take it very, very serious here at the Rhi Lady G Show, and wanted to bring more awareness to our community.
We just want to let everyone know that if at any time you feel like you can't cope with life, or you need somebody to talk to, that we're here for you, and other people are there for you as well.
Most definitely. We definitely find it important to just reach out to your friends and your loved ones if ever you need help mentally. If you need anything that you feel that you can reach out for, please do. And of course, we have a helpline number that we'd love for you guys to reach out to if you or anyone you know might be thinking of suicide. The number is 1-800-273-8255. Again, that's 1-800-273-8255. We love you guys, and we appreciate you for watching the show.